Welcome back to the second installment of LBP Glitches. The first glitch of the day is the physics spring glitch. Okay, this is simple. All you gotta do is make a long, thin strip of thick material. Use the small grid to make it easy on yourself. Make it 1 square thick and make it several squares long. Then reduce it down so that it's fairly short, or just fairly thin. Make sure you don't turn it vertical. You could probably make it too small. Then all you gotta do is stack them up. You're gonna want about 20 of these stacked up. You could probably do less, but 20 is a good number to go with for this glitch. Once you let them fall by, playing the level in editor, they will hit one another and do something rather odd. They will spring off one another. And this is due to a physics interaction between the materials. Some advice for this particular glitch: you should not use any dark matter because it won't work. You shouldn't use any of the floaty materials unless it is the pink floaty, at least, because that you can jump on and the glitch is actually kind of interesting. But with the peach floaty, it's going to be rather strange. It's going to float up and it's really not going to have the same effect. So it kind of defeats the purpose. This next glitch is even easier. I mean, dirt simple. It is the ghost blade. And you can actually use this for the sword or knife object in Little Big Planet. And there's also a variation for the spikes that you have, but I'll get to that later. First, get the knife out from your poppet and really make it, just keep it as its regular size. It really doesn't matter if you make it larger or smaller, just depends on how much effort you want to put into it. Place the knife down on the floor of your level and place some dark matter behind it so that it can't move in the direction of its handle. Make an enormous piece of glass. You can make it 3 layers thick or just 1. The blade only really needs it to be 1, but make it really large, and you're going to be using the crush technique for this. I do advise, however, that for this particular object, you let it fall on the blade. Pushing the glass on the blade could have it not work as properly, and make sure you do it ahead of the knock. Otherwise, it won't work properly, and the blade will become pass-through. It will not kill you if you touch it. You can even have it go through the floor of a level, go through other materials. It's really cool to look at. It's really cool to use. It's like a decoration on the end of the handle. As far as using the spikes for this glitch, the only way you're going to get it to work is if you use the 1 row of spikes. The one with 3 rows of spikes, that item from your inventory, I haven't gotten it to work. It's just too thick. You gotta lay it down and have some dark matter like propping it up so that the spikes are almost horizontal, and just drop the glass normally. It's pretty simple to do, and the spikes you can walk through, but the board that they are pegged into you will not pass through, so that can be something fun you can play with too. Now for a fun little bonus item called the bomb cap, and you will definitely have fun with this in your levels. The bomb cap is simply the end of the rocket, the red nose part, and it's a little difficult to get without blowing it up. Just like before, use the crush technique, only this doesn't require any dark matter, and it is especially important that you drop it. Pressing it will cause the cap to roll and explode onto the glass. You gotta make sure that you break it after the red cap. If you don't, it'll just blow up. Try going about midway of the rocket engine part, the white half. That should be a safe section to use this on, and the cap should just be what's left. You'll only be able to really blow this up if you use like a switch or if you hit it really hard. But it is an interesting object, and it could be useful in your levels. Besides, it's a fun thing to look at, and to know it's lethal is also a fun surprise. Well, another video comes to an end. Until next time, this is Phantasm Dusk, signing off.